Look into my eyes and show me your adventures I haven't seen. Taking all the life, it hits the spot. Walking on fantasy. So take me, baby, take me to a state of...
We're on our street. We're almost home. We're almost home. Are you so excited, Mia Beth? Look. She's already got her stuff ready to get out of here. Are you so excited?
Yeah.
How excited?
So excited.
We're so excited. Look how beautiful. Yes, our pine trees are really skinny, but we love them. Oh, there it is. Welcome home. Hi, we're home.
Let me out. Okay, I need your help.
Yeah, we're home. Did you forget what we look like?
No, Mom, I literally saw you like a month ago. Was it a month ago?
Oh, my plants. Everything survived the winter. Oh my gosh, we're home, we're home. Lucy, this is your new home. Don't go in there.
No, Lucy.
There might be gators and snakes. It's Florida swampland over here. Mia Beth, or what's your face? This daughter, Maylin. She had my car cleaned, but you didn't clean the outside apparently.
No, I didn't. I still have to get the coats out.
What did you clean?
The car. Please, listen.
Leo!
Leo.
Kitty! How's my boy?
Oh,
What was that?
She jumped. She jumped.
Leo.
She saw the cat jumped.
Hi, my big boy. I missed you. I missed you. Aww. What'd you think? Hi, sweet boy. You got so big. You've really grown up. Doing family time. There's McKaylee and Beck. We know this guy.
We're covering the first day of senior.
Mia Beth and Lucy.
This is Maylin.
Oh my gosh. I mean, that's Maylin. That's my other daughter.
She does this all the time.
Mwah. And then Madison and Casper. Is Casper camera shy?
My dog now. Are you? Mom, Casper's my dog now.
Casper, do you not like the you could be famous YouTube dog? So we're home. It's our first morning in our house. 3 of my daughters stayed here last night and we just woke up. We got our grand dog here, Casper. Casper, say hi to the camera. So we got Casper here. Lucy here heard me talking. Let me grab her. She gets upset when she doesn't have us by her. So we're just sitting down enjoying our coffee this morning. I've been sorting through all of our mail. Come here. Goodness gracious, she's very needy. I guess when you're living in tight quarters for her whole life, she's used to having you right next to her. So this will be an adjustment for the next few weeks while we get situated at home and enjoy a little bit of time before we hit the road again. So I have surgery coming up on the 8th. So we'll be going to Sarasota. We'll get there on the 6th because my first appointment is the morning of the 7th. I am getting I forget what they call it. Anyways, when I was 18, I got breast implants and it's been like 23 years. So I'm actually getting those removed. And I'm really excited about that. A lot of women are doing it just because of some of the health risks with having implants. So I'm going to be going to get that done. And then we'll be coming back and spending a little bit more time for me to heal and recover before we fly out to Africa for a safari. So we'll just kind of be hanging out at the house, getting ready for my surgery and for our next trip, and just kind of soaking in some really good sleep and enjoying our girls. Oh, how I've missed my Jeep. This is my favorite car ever. So right here is the Point Washington State Park, and we are going through this area, and then we head down one of the major freeways in Santa Rosa Beach. It's called Highway 98, and we go over the bridge 331 into a town called Freeport, and it's a great little town, a little bit more affordable than living right here on the beach. During COVID, James and I would drive through the state forest. They have really cool Jeep trails, and they've got like little pointer signs that I think just individuals put out. Maybe the state forest does, I can't tell. They seem like they've been there for a while, and it was fun. And sometimes on my way home, I'll just like when I would work and I'd be coming home and maybe nobody was at the house, so I had a little bit of time to burn, I would just take those back roads through the trails. It was really fun. My Jeep is kind of like my baby, so it's a Jeep, and I want it to be a Jeep. I want it to be outdoorsy and have fun in it, but I will tell you, whenever a branch scratches the side of my car, I cringe a little bit. So it's a Jeep, but we treat it like a nice car where we don't want to damage it, so we don't go all out in it. And maybe I'll get more comfortable as it gets older, because I plan to keep this for a long time, because it's hard to get another vehicle that fits this. Here at the beach, we can just throw our gear in the back, take the doors off, take the top off. It's very beachy and fun, but it also heats and cools depending on the weather, so we've just loved having it. And here is our bridge. This is what we drive when we're coming in and out of the area. Well, this is the main bridge that takes us over onto the mainland, and then Panama City has another bridge, Inlet Beach has another bridge, and Destin has another bridge. So there's a couple different bridges that take us off of our little peninsula here. So our future son-in-law, this is his new job. He works at the ship's chandler. We're so proud of him. He's been in school learning how to work on boats. It's his greatest passion. And he'll be spending some time with us on the boat as well, traveling around the world with our daughter, McKaylee. Hey, we're coming to see you at work.
So this is what we're working on. It's a 38-foot contender.
Oh,
Doing
wow.
a complete rebuild on it. If you guys want to come back here. This is where it looks messy.
And you're redoing the fiberglass right now?
Yeah, I just laid that Bondo down there on the side, and I was hand sanding it down to get it flush. And then we're trying to rebuild that deck over the big gas tanks.
This is going to be some good skills when we're out on the water.
Yes, it would. Yeah.
So we're back at home, and this is part of our morning routine, is that I would take the dogs out to go potty, which I've already done. I'm taking them potty, Lucy and Casper. Casper's here because Madison's sleeping upstairs and she don't get up till she has to. She don't have school today. She probably won't be up till 11 o'clock. But so I take Casper out. He's typically waiting as soon as I wake up to make coffee. And then I'll get the coffee going and make coffee in the morning for Chantel and bring it up to our bed, and we will watch just YouTube or whatever we feel like watching in the morning. So just take a peek of what we typically do in the morning. So almost got it all done. Went back out to the van to get Chantel's Rice Krispie coffee creamer from the van that she bought while we were on the road trip. So have that for her and have this for me. And coffee's almost done. And what was really cool is that like we've been gone. Meglin, our 18-year-old, has been watching the house and been living here solo, and she's kind of taking this home and making it her own. And she had all this stuff all nice and organized. When I left, I didn't really use these containers and, you know, these spices. I just kept everything up here, out of the way, and just kept the coffee maker down here. But she had it all set up, all nice and neat, so that way when she came down, she'd make her coffee and have her little routine. And she did a good job taking care of the house while we've been gone. And it's just been so nice to be home. I mean, getting up to make the coffee in the morning is kind of a neat thing that I like to do. It just gives me some alone time as well. Just remind myself how grateful I am to live here and just to have the family I do. Just a good time to reflect. Good time to reflect on the good things in life, you know? Got the coffee made. Now it's time to enjoy our coffee. Good morning.
Thank
This is yours. Are you ready to have our morning?
Yes.
Watching our YouTube videos? Just sitting in bed, probably making a to-do list of what she's gonna have me do today.
This one's mine. I told you yours. So James and I are going to one of our meetings tonight. 4 years ago, a little over 4 years ago, I got sober. So I live a sober lifestyle, and I participate in meetings. So I've been away from my group for the last 3 months. So tonight we'll be going out to dinner and to our meeting with all of our friends. I won't be able to video it because it is an anonymous group. It's kind of like part of the protection of the group, so I won't be able to do any video, but I did want to share that little bit about us. James and I are heading into our meeting. See all of our friends. We're surprising them. They don't know that we're already back, so it'll be fun to see their surprises, but I'm sorry I can't bring you with. So we're leaving our meeting, and James and I were just kind of talking about how good it was to be back, and they talked about staying sober for 24 hours, and that's kind of like the whole thing when you come in. It's like, just don't drink today, and that's all you focus on, because sometimes it's a little much to go into sobriety and say, I'm never going to drink or never going to use again. So it's just about getting through that first 24 hours. And even being sober for 4 years now, that's still relevant today. Sometimes it's just a little much trying to live this lifestyle when other people are drinking and hanging out and thinking, oh, I'm never going to drink again. No, I'm just not going to drink today. And that's what I do. And that's a daily choice. But coming to these meetings, it is a reprieve, and it's good to have a fellowship of people that are like-minded. So if you are struggling with addiction of any type, find a local meeting and meet some other people that are trying to live this kind of lifestyle. There is help out there, and you're not alone. It's gonna be a beautiful day. Not a bad view. So today we're planning on doing some bike rides and plan to hang out with the kids this weekend and just kind of have a low-key, restful week. So this is the gear for today. I've got my black sandals. I got this black Lulu skirt, just a little tank, my black backpack, and that's pretty much how I'll go out today. I am gonna pack a few things just to take to the beach. My sunscreen. And I also like to take this kind. It sprays on and I share it with the kids. I'm gonna take a pair of sunglasses to take with. Definitely gonna take my beach bag. My phone case. Got my sun in. I started using that last summer. Grab a wide tooth comb. I'm gonna grab a hat. Anyways, that's it. This morning's breakfast. So yummy. James has been cooking breakfast for the family. Got our Topo Chicos with lime. Just a regular morning here on a Saturday. Looks good, James.
Double decker.
The girls are going to the beach.
Us coming out of our comfort zone.
Yay! Mila has her best friend here, Galen, and their big sister, Maylin, is going. We got to drop them off and then maybe come and join them here in a little bit. Okay, have fun at the beach, kids. So Grayton Beach is very artsy little beach town. This is the beach that we go to the most often. It's right down the street from our home. And there's the iconic red bar. So Grayton Beach has a new shuttle service that they've put in. There's a parking area just right up the street here. It fits a ton of cars, and every day, all year round, they run that tram. It takes you right to the beach access, and it's just really been a nice little thing that they've done here for Grayton Beach, because the parking would get ridiculous. And now, no matter what, you always got to ride to the beach and back to your car. People there are so nice. Most of the time they'll be like dressed up in holiday gear depending on what time of the year it is, and they have shade, bathrooms, everything that you would need to have a pleasant experience while you wait for the tram. They don't offer drinks and stuff, but they do have shaded areas and bathrooms and seating, which is nice. And they run constantly. It's not like once an hour, it's like every 10-15 minutes. They're constantly moving. There's another restaurant here. It's the iconic AJ's. This is like more of like a club-like atmosphere. So look at all this parking. This is the parking, and look how festive. They even have the little waiting area. It's really fun. I actually love the trolley rides down to the beach. We just met a local, and he was telling us about some fun places to take our Jeep out. It's just nice getting out here and being in nature and having nothing around you except for trees and wildlife. So this is called a blue lupine flower. Wanted to go ahead and show this to you because it's all in bloom. Some sailors in the Gulf of Mexico noticed this plant, and we actually have a beach right down the street. It's in between a golf place and Grayton Beach. It's called Blue Mountain Beach, and it's actually named after this plant, the blue lupine, or they call it sky blue lupine, and it's a type of flower, and it's really pretty. It's in bloom right now, and when it grows in the sand and when it fills up the dunes, it kind of makes them look like blue mountains, so that's how it got its name. Okay, so here is a little less traveled area that we're gonna go through. It looks like there's a lot of sand, so James is putting it in 4-wheel drive to make sure we don't get stuck. 30A. It's gotten its name because it's Highway 30, and it's the coastal freeway here in Santa Rosa Beach. It goes all the way over to Inlet Beach and then to the very, I guess, mouth of Santa Rosa Beach, 30A West, which ties right into Highway 98. It's approximately, I think, 33 miles is what I think I've been told before. We're going to do the West 30A today and show you a bit about how West 30A looks. We've had houses all throughout 30A, but we've always seemed to live on the part that's 30A West, and it's our favorite area. Right now we're kind of central 30A, where Grayton Beach is. So here it is. So this is Grayton Beach where we were at earlier, and this is 30A. So some of the fun things about 30A, if you like to come to the area and vacation, first of all, as a local here, I just want to say I appreciate all the tourists that come down and visit our beautiful area. We just ask that you guys don't leave trash and be kind to people. Don't throw parties in our beach houses, and just be respectful of the land. But the way you guys stimulate our economy, bring your joy and happiness to the area, I think that is what has caused this area to thrive and grow. And it is just absolutely stunning. We have the Emerald Coast with these beautiful turquoise waters and lots of beautiful nature and wildlife. We even got bears out here. So please come visit us here in Santa Rosa Beach. And one of the things you can do when you come is go biking. So the biking out here is great. They have this really large bike path that goes all the way from 38 West and then the 33 miles all the way to 38 East. So you can do the whole bike ride. You can just go from one little area to another. It's really a nice feature here, and as you can see from the activity, it is used greatly. So this is Blue Mountain area, and this is like our favorite little ice cream spot. It's called Blue Mountain Beach Creamery, and all of their ice creams are made in-house right there. My favorite is Play-Doh. It's their twist on cookie dough ice cream, except instead of chocolate chip cookies, it's made with sugar cookies. So Blue Mountain Beach is the beach that got its name after the blue lupin, which was named by sailors in the area that named it after the blue lupin that grows on our beaches. It just looked like a blue beach because of all the flowers, and they're all in bloom right now. Today is a yellow flag day, and so that means the waters are going to be at some of their best conditions, calm waters, not a lot of like jellyfish or things. And obviously you always run the risk when you go into an ocean or a gulf or whatever that there is going to be wildlife, but they're saying that we haven't seen any out there. So yellow flag means safer to swim, less wildlife. My kids, like I just left them at the beach. I'm not too worried. There's not a lot of riptides out there, although my girls have grown up here. They've lived here pretty much their whole lives. Mia Beth has lived here her whole life pretty much. She went to kindergarten out here, so she understands the water, respects the water. And then the other girls have grown up here too, and just making sure that they watch for those riptides. It can be dangerous. Red flag and double red flags are the days you have to really watch. This is Gulf Place. And a little plug, we have a beach house right down the street from here called Gulf Place Gully. Look it up, book it this summer. It's a great beach house. It sleeps like 17 people. I could be wrong on that, but it's a large amount. But look at that water. Okay, another one of our top restaurants out here is Stinky's Fish Camp. And that one, our kids pretty much grew up on a Stinky's diet because we literally lived walking distance from this restaurant. And Mia Beth's bus stop would be right there, and she would get off the bus and she would go in there, and they would always get her a Sprite, carrots, and ranch. And the kids have grown up eating there. And my dad, who spends a lot of time here, is a huge Cajun fanatic, and they have really amazing Cajun. His favorite is the crawfish pie. So if you're ever out here, check out Stinky's. It is so good. And you will be waiting though, depending on when you come. So I suggest come in the off seasons and don't deal with the traffic, but still get all the good treatment and the yummy food.
The sun is coming up, are you ready to go? We can take a ride, we can take it slow. Your will is my law, I'ma let you be the boss, cause I'll go where you go. I'll take you to a place we can see it all. Step off the edge, I can break your fall. Your will is my law, I'ma let you be the boss, cause I'll go where you go. When you fall down, I'll get you back up again. The things you try are things that you won't regret. We are kings of the world.
So here is our beach. See how emerald and green that water is? We have some waves, but they're very small. We got a lifeguard here. That's one thing about the Walton County beaches, South Walton beaches, they really make sure that we have a lifeguard at all the accesses, which just gives you an extra layer of protection if something did go wrong at the beach. So the beaches have these really cool water shower areas for hosing the sand off, and nice new bathroom facilities. Designated golf cart parking. And so this is the one that we would go to quite a bit as well when my kids were younger. We've now moved away from this area. We're coming to the end of 30A on the west side. So we will have taken you down one side of 30A, going from Grayton Beach west all the way to Dune Allen. So as you can see, we still got people biking. These people probably either live in the area or might be wanting to try and do the whole 30A, but that is quite the venture. So that's it. So right here is where 30A ends. It's got a gas station here, so you could always grab your snacks or drinks for the beach right here, and then you can take 30A down to whichever beach access you want, because as you can see, you have plenty to choose from, and we did not even show you them all. So that just gives you an idea. There is a few of them that we keep secret for us locals. So one thing about living in this area is there's not a lot of choices with shops. And I mean, it's kind of something you just deal with because you like the living here, the lifestyle. It's not like a city. But we have what's called a small mart. And it's basically a undersized Walmart. So we're gonna run inside this Walmart. I need printer ink. I need it for two different things. I've got to print Mia Beth's history, and I've got it's a grand finale to our 2 years. We're not gonna talk about it yet. I wanna save it as a surprise. So stay tuned till the end of the video to find out where our final grand finale after the 2 years trip would be, what it will be, and I will post that at the end. But we are going to need to print that and get that filled out so we can go ahead and get our name on the list. So I'm very excited to share that with you. So this is our small mart here in Santa Rosa Beach. It's not that small. If we find this ink in here, it's gonna save us a 20-minute drive to Destin, depending on the time of year. It's a little slow right now. We could probably get to Best Buy in 20 minutes, right?
It's Saturday on the tourist weekend. It might be a little longer, but 30 minutes maybe.
Yeah, 20 to 30 minutes. Depends, everything depends on whether or not there's traffic and what time of year it is. So I'm a little bit bummed, but we could not find the ink here. They had such a good option, but they didn't happen to have the one we needed. So it was so close. I couldn't believe that we couldn't find it. But it is what it is. Like I said, part of the lifestyle here when you live in a smaller town, you don't get all the big box stores. So we're gonna drive a little ways, take a little bit from our beach time, but we got nothing else to do today.
So we made it to Office Max. Didn't take that long. Traffic wasn't that bad to get the ink. So let's go find out. Here we go. And we're looking for 952XL. So we got them and learned some good information. The XL means that it's twice the amount of ink. So the regular one would have fit in our printer. We just didn't know. So we could have got it at Walmart. But these are things you learn. I guess it's always best to ask questions.
Now, since we drove our butts all the way out here, we're gonna get some Sonic. Get some drinks to take down to the beach. We got a text from our daughter that says, Mom, are you guys going to a different beach access? She watches us on that Life 360. And we were joking around because the kids didn't really want us to come sit with them at the beach. So when she saw that we were going and showing different beach accesses to you all, she thought that we actually went to a different beach. So we got a text message that said, Mom, are you guys going to a different beach? She was like, we were just kidding. You can come to the beach with us. So we're gonna drive all the way back to that beach access where our kids are, just because I think they want us to come. It's like a little bit of sweetness from these teenagers. We gotta take it when we can. So James and I both like fresh lime in our sodas, and at Sonic they do that. They'll put fresh lime. But the lady just said that she's gonna be gone for 10 minutes. So we're sitting here trying to decide if we wait 10 minutes for a Coke. I think maybe she thought we were gonna order a bunch of food, but we're just gonna get some Cokes. And she said 10 minutes. Stop tapping. Anyway, she said 10 minutes, so we're just waiting here for 10 minutes. That's not gonna make it go faster.
Sorry, what kind of drinks is that for you?
Just 2 Route 44 Cokes with fresh lime.
Fresh lime? Okay, and what else for you?
That'll be it.
That's it? Alright, that's gonna be $7.90, okay?
So we got our giant Cokes with lime, and now we're gonna drive through Destin, well, through part of Destin, and go back to our beach access.
It's a playground. We are kings of the world. And anywhere it's homebound, we are kings of the world. And tonight it's a playground. We are kings of the world. And anywhere it's homebound, we are kings of the world.
So we're gonna go on this tram. There's the tram, it drops you off right there. But we have another beach access that we're going to. It's near what we call the Pea Pond, and I'll show it to you when we get over there. Okay, this is the Red Bar. The Red Bar's been here a long time, but they did have a fire about 2 years back, and they rebuilt it, but keeping the exact same footprint and design, so it did not lose its character from its original style and ambiance. We'll be definitely doing a evening date night there one night and bring you all along. We'd love to go see, there's a band there that we'd like to go see, so we're gonna check his schedule and see when he's playing. But he plays with his wife, and they're just this really great couple and very talented. So here is the Pea Pond.
Very cool. The island's not even there in the middle.
Yeah, this is very high right now, Usually there's an island in the middle, and we call it the pea pond because, well, if you can't tell by the color, it's very orangey yellowish, which gives it the look of somebody peeing in the pool, I guess. But we would come here during the summer to bring the kids when they were younger, because it's not as deep or as dangerous as the actual Gulf of Mexico. So you kind of get the best of both worlds. You got a place for your kids to play and swim, and then you also got the beautiful view of the Gulf. So we just loved coming here with our kiddos. And whenever we have family come with young kiddos, this is where we bring them. Okay, now we gotta find our kids in a sea of people.
And they don't have no umbrella, no chairs.
And they've got no umbrella, no chairs. Well, they got one chair. Let's just walk towards the center of it all. So as you can notice, there is cars on this beach, but don't get too excited, folks. You have to go into a lottery, then you have to win, then you have to get a permit, and then you can drive on this beach. We've applied for the lottery and we haven't won yet. There's only a certain amount of people that can win to, you know, keep the beach from getting crowded. So we just haven't been chosen, but it's random from what we've heard. There she is. She found us. We were about to call. It's our Maylin, daughter number 3. Hey girls.
You can play volleyball.
You having fun? Having a good time? Yeah. Feel like you've gotten some good sun? Good. So we're on our way back. Our daughter's pulling up to get us. I did want to mention over there is the state park, and a lot of people will come and they'll kayak. They actually will kayak down this little river from the state park over to the beach. It's an inlet here, and sometimes the water completely opens up and it flows from this little river straight into the Gulf. The girls went and got the truck for us. VIP service. Might have to keep these ones. Lucy, come here, honey. Come here. They take good care of you?
Drive, I'm a little buzzed.
So, we're heading to church. And not in the quite traditional manner. After being on the road for the last few months, freeloading, living in people's driveways, getting up whenever we want. It's a gloomy day, and we're gonna do church in the living room because they stream. Come on, girls, get downstairs. Church is about to start. That's the way we do church service announcements. You coming to church, Leo? Come on. Come on. He sometimes doesn't show up. He's kind of a slacker. Our spot for church. Welcome to church service.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Don't mind what I'm wearing. I was wearing a tight shirt and threw it on.
Well, that's not church appropriate.
I know.
Let me see your slippers.
I'm really sunburned and it really helps.
Good morning, good news.
Thank you, Lord.